The global economy is on the brink of another seismic shift, and it's all because of a single explosive issue: rare earth minerals. These unassuming elements are the backbone of modern technology, powering everything from smartphones to electric vehicles. But here's where it gets controversial. China, the world's dominant producer of rare earths, has tightened its grip on exports, and Donald Trump is not having it, in a move that sent shockwaves through Wall Street. Trump has threatened to slap massive tariffs on Chinese goods, accusing Beijing of a hostile play to corner the market. But is this a justified defense of American interests, or a risky escalation that could reignite a trade war? Let's dive in. Earlier this year, tensions between the U.S. and China seemed to be cooling. Trump had agreed to slash tariffs on Chinese imports, a decision that followed months of negotiations and a fragile détente. And this is the part most people miss. Just 4 months ago, Trump himself hailed U.S.-China relations as excellent. But now, the tables have turned. Trump's latest threat, posted on his Truth Social platform, warns of a painful but ultimately beneficial move to hike tariffs, claiming China's actions are part of a sinister plan to hold the world captive. Here's the kicker. China produces over 90% of the world's processed rare earths, materials critical for industries ranging from aerospace to renewable energy. Earlier this week, Beijing expanded its export controls, adding 5 new rare earth materials to its restricted list. This isn't the first time. Back in April, similar restrictions caused global supply shortages, only easing after diplomatic interventions. Trump's response? I've always felt they've been lying in wait, and now I've been proven right. But let's pause for a moment. Is Trump's aggressive stance the right move? While he argues that tariffs will strengthen the U.S. economy and raise trillions for the federal government, critics point out that tariffs often lead to higher prices for consumers. After years of inflation, Trump claims the U.S. is now inflation-free, a bold statement that doesn't quite align with rising price growth data. So, who's really paying the price for this trade standoff? The fallout was immediate. On Friday, investors panicked, sending the S&P 500 down 1.5% and the Dow Jones down 0.8%. Global markets followed suit, with the FTSE 100 dropping 0.9%. A planned meeting between Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping in South Korea now hangs in the balance, with Trump questioning its necessity. But here's the real question. Are we witnessing a necessary defense of American economic sovereignty, or a dangerous gamble that could backfire on the global stage? Trump's tariff strategy is a cornerstone of his policy agenda, but it's also a double-edged sword. While it aims to level the playing field, it risks alienating consumers and destabilizing markets. China, meanwhile, isn't backing down, having previously retaliated with tariffs of its own. The last time tensions escalated, U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods peaked at 145%, with China responding at 125%. A fragile truce later reduced these to 30% and 10% respectively. But how long will this last? Here's where you come in. Do you think Trump's tariffs are a bold move to protect U.S. interests, or a reckless gamble with global consequences? Is China's dominance in rare earths a legitimate concern, or an overblown excuse for trade aggression? Let's spark a debate. Share your thoughts in the comments below.